Sam, we've just been speaking to the other lads about the win last weekend. Some of them have said it's one of the best performances of the season, other ones not so. What did you make of it?
I thought it was a much better performance than the week before, and that's all that we wanted from that week. I think we were a bit disappointed with our performance against Irish, and we were looking to react, and I think the boys did. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves throughout the week, made sure that we kind of stepped up, and we knew it was always going to be a massive game down there, kind of first and second place, and we know Bath were a quality side. And yeah, I think lots of things to still work on. There's still improvements to be made, and it wasn't ideal conceding early on, but yeah, it was much better than the week before.
Happy with the back row performance as well? You had Sam at 6 and yourself at 8, obviously. So
yeah, I think it's the first time we've had that combination, and I thought it was quite balanced. Sam, I think, probably had top carries in the day. He was getting around the park. I was trying to get around as well and do my job. And CC is just relentless all over the place, tackling left, right, centre, making turnovers, doing what he does best. And I have to ask coaches, but I don't know. I thought it was quite a good way to play.
In terms of Callum, then, I mean, I suppose you guys here were surprised he doesn't play for England or hasn't played for England properly yet, because he's just been consistent all season, really, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's been better than consistent. He's been constantly improving, and he's a very driven character. He makes sure he puts a lot of pressure on himself to improve. And I think he is maybe surprised, maybe not. He's been for England because the captain's obviously the 7, and I don't know. Maybe there's a space for him to slot in around that, but I don't know if they're going to change that anytime soon. It would be nice to see him get a shot.
We've got Tom Wood as well. He gets a look in there as well in the back row, so it's a proper good strength there, isn't it, at Saints?
Well, exactly, yeah. So it's good the boys are putting pressure on those who are considered above them, I suppose. But yeah, I'm sure once the opportunity comes, he'll definitely take it.
Is Callum, one of Callum's best things is personality and the way he bounces back, the fact he gets sent back by England and he comes back and plays for Saints and he's almost man of the match most weeks?
Yeah, I think it's a great reflection on himself that he's not coming back and moping or sulking or anything like that. He knows there's a job to be done. He's a great clubman. He's always talking to the boys, and he leads quite a few of the meetings, and he's always got a lot to say on how we're going to play and what we need to work on, and I think that's a great character to have around. So yeah, it's a great reflection on himself to be able to come back and make sure he performs like he does. How
are you feeling about things this season? You moved back to 8 recently, which is a position I know you like.
Yeah, well, it's my preference, obviously. I don't know, I think Sam maybe prefers playing there as well, but he doesn't mind a shift either. So it's great for me. I prefer playing there, but maybe not have great performances there just yet. We struggled a little bit in the scrum against Bath, so hopefully we'll put that right this weekend and maybe get a bit more into the game.
I suppose for you as well, it's pushing on and cementing that place maybe for next season as well, including that with Sam going as well.
Maybe, yeah. It's not something you think about really. It's just week to week, making sure we're doing the best we can, and whatever happens next year happens.
What do you make to the challenge of Harlequins then? Obviously beat them at Twickenham. It was an interesting game, wasn't it?
Interesting way to put it. Yeah, we came away with the win. We were quite efficient when we had the ball, but we know they made things very hard for us. They kept a lot of possession throughout the game, and there was a lot of defending to be done. We're going to make sure we're going to try and make sure that we kind of put things right, and we keep the ball a little bit more, kind of play the way we want to do, and as we did against Bath, just work on our own performance.
Had a lot of possession last weekend as well. An away ground obviously is very difficult to win at, so I suppose you're looking to bring it back here and dominate them on Friday. Yeah,
ideally that would be the way we go, but we've shown we can struggle through when we don't have the ball as long as we're efficient and convert when we're down in that red zone near their line. And yeah, obviously in an ideal world we'll be keeping a bit more of the ball and playing some more, but we'll see what the conditions are like as well.
What have their messages been like in the meeting this week? Because obviously you're 9 points clear now. I suppose everyone's talking about just not switching off now, keeping it going, keeping the foot on the gas.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing changes. We're, like I say, we're week by week. We're concentrating on the next performances to come and kind of fixing up a few problems and making sure we're still doing the good stuff well. Jim said, brilliant, top of the league. You know, that's where we want to be. But you don't just stay there by luck. We're going to make sure we drive on and we keep performing.